Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifia, and today I'm going to be showing you everything I eat throughout the week. Hopefully I'm consistent. I've already shown you my breakfast.
So I had some oats with fruit and peanut butter, basically.
And for lunch, when I had a little snack, so I'm going to show you that.
I had some leftover jollof rice with the Daya ranch dressing and some baked tofu.
And then for lunch, I am having fufu. And the soup is abenquine soup. It's actually abemudru, which is like abenquine that's usually mixed with like other herbs. And abenquine is palm nut soup. Abe is palm nut. So that is what I am having for my proper lunch. I'm probably not going to eat again. I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to show you the process of how to make the fufu, which I'm going to roll right now. It's so small. Hey, it's so. I would don't know, Mr. Saga one and
So the first step, what my mom is doing is washing the mortar and pestle, or woma and wudru. This is the wooden mortar and pestle we use to pound fufu. I don't know what kind of wood it is. Washing it not only helps to clean it, but allows that the fufu doesn't stick to all parts of it, and then you can mold it properly.
Inside me, a woman in tea. But winter never na me jai.
you're dry, Dodo.
Hey, let me get enough for it. And you're dry.
Wow. Interesting.
So Ghana fufu is generally plantain with cassava. We usually get this from the grocery store, any regular grocery store, but my mom also likes to get plantains from the Ghana store because she says that it gives a really nice texture. But you can use anything from the grocery store. And in Ghana, you can have this combination. There's also cocoyam and cassava that is also used for fufu. And some parts of Ghana also add the West African yam. So that's everything that we're going to be pounding for today.
Mami susure plantain.
Oh, you think I say no. I can't even call.
So as you saw, my mom was pounding the plantain first because pounding the cassava will make it really hard. And then they move on to the cassava. So they pound each one of them individually. And then they will actually mix the plantain and the cassava together to make the fufu. And this pounding it makes it really soft. It makes it sticky and it's really nice and supple. But you don't have to add the cassava. I think my dad just did plantain alone. And so this is the final product. It tastes very different from the box mix. The box mix does a good job. And I chose to have mine with palm nut soup. I love mine with a lot of mushrooms. I love me some good dried mushrooms. And my mom said that the soup was delicious. I don't have a recipe for it yet. This is the first time I made it, but I will definitely put up the recipe when it's ready. And then I had some okra too.
I've not even explained what fufu really is on YouTube. I've only talked about it on my Instagram. So fufu is one of the types of swallows we have in West Africa. A swallow is basically a ball of starchy thing that you eat with a soup or a stew. And it's called a swallow because you swallow it. In Ghana, fufu is made with cassava and plantain. You can use cocoyam and cassava, and you can do whatever mixture of them. Some people also add West African yam, and it's pounded. I know it's the same in Ivory Coast and Togo and Benin, but the choice of the root vegetable depends on the area you're in. Some parts of West Africa, I know a friend told me in Sierra Leone, it's actually fermented cassava and it's not pounded, but it's mixed together. Nigeria, they have a whole variety of options depending on where you are. Apparently, some people pound some cassava and plantain. Some people don't. Some people know fufu as fermented cassava. You can talk to 10 different Nigerians and they will give you 10 different definitions. But one thing they will be sure is that fufu is called fufu. All the other types of swallows we have, they have their own names. In Ghana, we have banku, kenke, tuozafi, konkunte. That is not fufu. So everyone putting fufu under umbrella. The umbrella term is not fufu. The umbrella term is swallows. So yeah, and in Ghana is fufu, which is mash in a can. So yeah, that's and now the whole craze about the fufu challenge. What people were actually eating as fufu is called pounded yam and egusi. It's not fufu. Some parts may say it's fufu, but it's not really. Like from the people I've talked to, it's not really fufu. In Ghana, we only have the fufu with soup, but other parts of West Africa, what they consider a soup, you will look at it and it's like a stew. So it just depends where you are. And if you're from East Africa, the swallows that they have in East Africa are not fufu. They're corn-based. They all have their name, whether it's pap, satsa, ugali. In Zimaos, I don't remember the Ugandan or Zambian one, but that's not fufu. Again, fufu, if it's fufu, they will call it fufu. So yeah. Okay, so now I get a lot of questions about how to eat it, why we don't chew it. So I'm going to talk to you about why we don't do, like how the general etiquette of eating fufu, and I'll show you how to do it.
Okay, so before we proceed, I'm also wearing blue light glasses. That's why there's a reflection. There are some things I have to make clear because I got chewed, swallowed, and spat at on Instagram and TikTok when I posted an abbreviated version of what I'm going to talk about. So in Ghana specifically, and some parts of Nigeria, because there are Nigerians that have mentioned this to me, I know this does not apply to all Nigerians. There are some people I've also talked to from Sierra Leone that have also mentioned that they do not chew their fufu. So this is something that is kind of it's kind of a popular process of eating fufu across the region. Again, not everyone does this. So I wanted to make that very clear, and I'm going to explain why we do not chew fufu.
So the first step of digestion is chewing. It's the machination where your teeth chews the food, and then when you swallow it, you swallow in goblets with like saliva. Like that's the whole process of chewing to start breaking stuff down. But the pounding, or even if you use the box mix, the processing of the fufu, which is like either pounding or with the box mix, it's already done the job that your teeth will do. So it's really sticky and you don't need your teeth to break it down. So this is why we in Ghana do not chew our fufu. Other parts of Africa, predominantly central, they will choose, if they have something called fufu, they will probably chew it. In Ghana, we have other swallows that are not fufu and they have different eating rules. But when it comes to fufu, just the texture and the stickiness, you don't need to chew it. So if you want to eat fufu, you are going to, if you get it, like you pinch it a little bit, so you just have a small morsel, so you're not choking yourself. And then you do a little hole and dip it into your soup, so your soup, it can carry your soup. And then and when you're swallowing it, you're not swallowing it all whole. You're kind of letting it glide through your mouth. And then like use your tongue to just help it glide through, so you can still taste the flavor of the soup. The fufu is bland. It's like plantain and cassava. There's really not much taste to it, so there's no point of tasting it. The real star of the dish is the soup. If I want to chew my mushroom, I chew it on the side without my fufu. So I may dip it into my soup. And then that I can chew. So this is general etiquette. I'm just the messenger. I'm not the one who makes up these rules. I'm just here to share a little bit of my culture. The pounding fufu, my mom got a mortar and pestle at a Ghanaian-owned African store. If you're new to fufu, this is something that I do not recommend. I didn't even pound the fufu. I don't know how to pound fufu. So I usually rely on the box mix or when my mom makes it. And so that is what I recommend for people. I think that it's fine if you cook it according to how I have taught people how to cook it. I have a video on my Instagram. You should be fine, and it should be a very good substitute for the real deal. So and if you're looking for a recipe for a soup, I have a groundnut soup, so a peanut-based soup that we also eat with fufu, that you can try out. But I hope the explanation helps and like the video I showed helps. So I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it. I have a friend who's going to come and pick up the real deal. So when hers is done, I'm gonna set it up and then just share it with her. So yeah, enjoying lunch.
So when my friend Lisa came to pick up the fufu, she brought some blueberry scones. So I had one and then I called it a day. So for breakfast, I had some oats, yogurt, granola, blackberries, and seeds. I usually start my day off with oats and yogurt. I find that this makes me full and lasts pretty much most of the morning into the early afternoon.
So I'm using this thing I got at the Ghana store, and Caribbean, African store. And then I rehydrated it, put some barbecue sauce in there, and then I also included this, which I got from Flav, which is a really cool spice company. So I'm gonna make this, and then I have already chopped my salad for the week, and then I have some leftover fried rice I'm gonna eat this with. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and I am about to get into work, but I made myself some protein pancakes, as you can see here. So I'm gonna sit and work, and then I'm gonna sit and work and eat at the same time. Oh, it is lunchtime. I have some leftover bambara beans, which are an indigenous groundnut in West Africa. And then I have some just palm oil that I'm sauteing some onions in here. And I have some boiled plantains because I can't be bothered to fry them at this point. So I am quickly just making lunch on my lunch break. And then I'm also going to add some kale for health. But after I finish with the beans and everything. So this is like a very typical red, but without the black eyed peas. I'm using bambara because they're actually high in magnesium, calcium, and stuff like that. So yeah, gonna show you the final product. I didn't show you my dinner yesterday, but this is what I actually had, and I'm having the same thing. There's a little bit of jollof rice at the bottom, and some homemade tofu with barbecue sauce, a huge salad, some hummus, and that's dinner. Honestly, I'm so bad at filming this because I just had banana, yogurt, and peanut butter, and I didn't show it. I'm so bad at this because I even didn't show my dinner yesterday. Also, my stomach's a bit so hopefully I sleep and it settles. Hello, it is Wednesday and I am eating breakfast. Let me show you. Yogurt, chia seeds, peanut butter, and a little bit of granola. I'm honestly the worst blogger. I had a green smoothie that I've already drank, and I had some sourdough toast. At least I had it with the Earth's Own cream cheese. I'm trying out their cream cheese. They sent this to me for one of their campaigns that's coming out in maybe next week. So probably by the time I have released this video, you'll probably see it. Yeah. So I have a dinner party and I'm going to make some jollof. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me pull out my spice rack. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good in here. It just smells like spices. So let's fish out some spices. I already have some that I've already fished out. So I'm gonna go through this, and whatever smells good is what's going in the jollof.
So I didn't show you what we had for the dinner party, but this is what was left over. Some of the kili wili I made, the recipes on my blog, some spicy Beyond Meatballs recipes on my blog, and then a salad.
Good morning. It is Thursday. I slept in because I have no responsibilities today. I'm eating breakfast right now. Let me show you. The people I had over, the friends I had over, one of them is Ethiopian, and she brought me some Ethiopian things. I mean, two things, but I'll show you the bread I'm eating. So this is hambasha. It's like a cardamom, it's like a spiced bread. It's really good. It's just like a really, really thick pita. And it's an Ethiopian. It smells divine, and she mentioned that there's cardamom in there. And then I have a protein smoothie, nothing too deep. Strawberries, half a banana, some protein powder, yogurt, peanut butter, chia seeds, and hemp seeds. So that's going to be breakfast. I also made these Beyond Meat meatballs yesterday, and then I'm having the rest. I only have 2 left, so that's what I'm gonna eat. I think I might cut a little bit more of the bread. Yep. For lunch, I'm having some leftover jollof fries. This sausages I found at Farm Boy, and then a salad. I don't think I'm gonna buy this again. The vegan sausages are so bad for you. Like, they're highly processed, and it's like almost a quarter of the amount of your daily required fat content. And I love peanut butter, so I don't know how that's gonna happen. And obviously there's oil in the jollof rice, so
So a brand brought me some of their new plant-based frozen pizza. This is a gluten-free pizza. I think it's called the Texan. I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10, especially for frozen pizza. This was very good.
I didn't show what I ate yesterday, but I'm eating the exact same thing today. Oatmeal with yogurt, banana, strawberries, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and peanut butter. So I am prepping my lunch right now, and I'm gonna give you a little hack that I do. I hate chopping vegetables. In fact, I hate doing a lot of things that involve cooking, but I am a food blogger. Shocking. So I hate chopping my vegetables, but I also like to have like a salad. I think it's good to help, make sure I'm eating my vegetables. And because I hate it so much, that I can get really lazy making food when I need a side of vegetables. So I have been using my little handy dandy food processor. So it's really small and there's a chop setting. So I basically just put all my vegetables in here, then I pulse it, and then I get like chopped veggies. I like my vegetables nice and chopped. Also because of my IBS, it's just easier that way. I have some kale, some lettuce, cabbage, carrots, and 1 red bell pepper, and that should tie me for a couple of days. I did this at the beginning of the week. I split my vegetables in half, and then I'm doing it again. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I highly recommend. And this was like $20 on Amazon or something. So I use this a lot, especially when I'm not in the mood to use my blender. It's such a perfect size, and honestly, one of the best appliances I have here. So this is my lunch. I've eaten the same thing for the past couple of days. My chopped salad, some jollof rice, the Farm Boy hot dogs, my trifecta of sauces. I have barbecue sauce, this green chili sauce that my Ethiopian friend gave me, and some vegan mayo, and then some more salad and some sprouts. Delicious.
For the rest of the day, I just had 2 of these cauliflower calzone pockets from that pizza brand. Again, I think it was very good. This is also made with Beyond Meat. And then I had a little bit of rice with palm nut soup and some vegetables at the bottom, just really cleaning out my leftovers. And then I finished the day off with some air fried plantains and peanut butter. So good. So thank you so much for watching my video this week. I know it's a bit all over the place, but please bear with me, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.